Do you ever get the feeling when you're playing this game that you're just on the cusp of perhaps not greatness, but the next stage? You need one or two players that just will change your fortunes and progress your team onto the next level. Well, I think I found a couple of wonder kids on this game that may just do that. So let's get straight into it. Financially wise, had about 30 odd million in the transfer budget. Now I only got 7 million. I've been wheeling and dealing again, yes. Wage budget wise, considering I started off the first season, it was about 350,000 for the year, is now over $1 million. I think that just goes to show the progress the club has made and the progress that we continue to make as a club. Because when we have a look at the transfers, things have been happening. So, a couple of players who weren't happy with the game time last season, Merlin Roll and Michael Obafemi, they've gone out the window. Nicholas Kuhn, very disappointed with this one. He was happy. Stuttgart came in for a bid. I rejected it. He got unhappy because he wanted to go to Stuttgart. So I'm like, okay, fine, you can go. I'll find somebody else. There is another player who has left, and unfortunately, that was Niels and Cuckoo. Sadly, Al Fatah came in with a 10 million bid, which was his release clause. Can't do anything about that, and that actually happened in transfer deadline day at the start of last season, and I didn't even notice it. So I basically played all season last season with one fully fledged left back, which I believe was, if I sort this back out again, was Owen Beck. Yeah, he played the majority. He played 29 games last season. So, well, between him and Linus Gector, I think it was. But that did not stop me shopping for another 31 million, and I think some absolute steals on this game. So, obviously, I wanted another left back once I realised the other one had gone, so I brought in Wonder Kid stalwart, so to speak, on this game, Luca Netz. He might not be classed as a Wonder Kid anymore, but he's still very good all-round left back. Then, the Wonder Kids. Also, we're getting to the point in the game now, so we're Season 5. The game is starting to generate some really good Wonder Kids regens, and I picked up a couple here. Jefferson Fuentes for 1.5 million from Colombia. This guy is phenomenal. He can play pretty much all across the midfield. Bargain. Absolute bargain. Now worth 70 million. Nicolas Valencia, another one from Colombia. Just as good, if not better, than Fuentes. Worth 42 million. And he got brought in for 2 million. Kosta Nedljakovic, I think that's how you pronounce it, 21-year-old. Not classed as a wonder kid, but still a very, very good right back. And I wanted to bring him in because Marlon Bush, he's 33 now. He's not getting as much game time. And also, Travasos hasn't really developed the way I wanted, so I brought this guy in. Scouts really rated him. Let's see how he gets on for this season. Then I brought in a couple of more well-known players. Datro Fofana from Chelsea was on the transfer list. I wanted another backup striker / winger. He fits the bill perfectly, and I know he's a good player on this. And I also brought in Cole Palmer, unbelievably. Again, very all-round. I think, I'm expecting Cole Palmer to actually get a bit of a buff update when it comes around to the winter update, because I think the game's done him dirty here. He's a lot better in real life than his attributes on here show. And at 25 now in Season 5, he's a good player, and he fills in a squad position. But then I picked up this guy, Schalke, producing the central midfielders again. This one could actually be just as good, if not better, than Rodrigo. For 13 million, I couldn't turn it down. And there were a lot of clubs in for this guy. He was being wanted by United, Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Bayern Munich, Dortmund, the Milan clubs, the Spanish clubs. Everybody wanted him. I got in there first and got the deal done quick. 13 million, now worth nearly 70. I think he has a minimum fee release clause. Yeah, 61 million. So it's all good. that I am very happy with. And the fact that I've got 3 Wonder Kids in for less than 20 million, I think it's great business, to be fair. Scheduling wise, we've done okay. We're through to the next round of the Pokal. And then I played that game and it was just mental. Absolutely mental. 7-3. That was my mistake because I played the game on a very attacking setting, so it was just goals galore. So yeah, that was my mess up really, more than anything else. Club info wise, I don't think anything else has improved. No, it's all still the same. But again, I will be asking the board to improve things. But Europa League again. Pokal, can we get to a final? Maybe. Can we qualify for the Europa League again? 2 years on the bounce is very, very good work. Squad wise, we are looking incredibly strong now, especially with Iran Kunde and Omarodian and the new kids, Valencia and Puentes coming in. Ferrai is developing into a great creative central midfielder. So I'm really hopeful again for this season. I'm going to simulate it and let's see if that hope is dashed or not. Well, we're consistent now. That's 3 seasons on the bounce, 3 sixth place finishes. What's more annoying though is our end of season form. Only 1 win in the last 5, 3 losses and a draw. We were in the Champions League spots for a while and we've dropped out. We've been picked for it. But I've got a little surprise for you guys, because that qualification doesn't matter. We won the Europa League. That means we qualify for the Champions League. Come on! And I've just seen as well, we got knocked out of the Pokal in the semi-final by Bayern Munich. Wow, that's a really, really successful season. And to beat Bayer Leverkusen is like one of my bogey teams on this. We never seem to do that well against them, but we absolutely battered them in this. Irakunde and Fofana with 2. 2 in the last 8 minutes as well. But if you look at the stats here, Bayer Leverkusen didn't even turn up, I don't think. 4 shots, none on target. 15 shots and 9 on target. Our team was well up for that. Well up for that. And with that, hopefully, financially wise, yeah, we've got over 50 million to spend now. Ooh, it's going to be a big transfer window for the next episode. Let's have a quick look at the squad. Organise it by goals. 24 again from Omarodian. Iran Kunde, again consistent, 14. 8 from Fofana, a lot of times coming off the bench as well. Let's see. Puentes got 7 goals. Valencia got 6. Let's have a look at the assists. Ferrai again. I've never heard of this player before, but he's turned out to be an absolute monster of a central midfielder. 11 from Sessa. 9 and 8 and 5 assists. So overall, I can't fault that at all. I'm really happy with it. 5 seasons in and we've won our first major European trophy, which when you look at it, and as I said in the previous episode, or episode before that, Heidenheim had never won a European trophy. They'd never won a big trophy. The only ones that they had won were a couple of league titles, and that was it. This is the first major one, and it's a big step. It's a big, big step. Happy days. So, episode number 6. What are the aspirations going to be now? Champions League football is a different beast. We're going to have to improve the squad again, spend the money wisely. I've got behind a couple of Wonder Kids already. But also to strengthen the squad to start challenging for the Champions League spots in the league for the next couple of seasons. We've got more work to do. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed this content and subscribe to the channel for more content exactly like this. and I will see you guys in episode number 6. Ta-ra.